Good morning. It's London
Morning.
calling. Eddie, Arsenio, Richard Arnold from Good Morning Britain. I watched the film this afternoon and I could not have been happier if I was being attended upon by the royal bathers. It was joy unconfined. You can probably still see the twinkle in my eye. I was there queuing for that movie in 1988, lads. What took you so long? I'll start with you, Eddie, just very quickly. How much did we miss that family? It really surprised me when I saw most of that cast, you included, of course, and Arsenio, back together. What was it like for you guys?
It was fun and a warm feeling to get with all those actors again, because we never ever thought that we'd be doing a sequel to this movie. But the movie became like a cult movie. Like people really on Halloween, some people get dressed up as the characters from the movie, and sometimes a TV station will play the movie for 24 hours straight, and little lines from the movie started working its way, like the people say sexual chocolate and Randy Watson and all, and the mic drop. You know, the mic drop that everybody does now, that the very first mic drop is Randy Watson in Coming to America. So that's what made me get the idea to do the movie again, to do a sequel to the picture, because we never thought about doing one.
Well, I tell you what, it's like you've never been away, boys. The chemistry was sizzling from the start. It was like welcoming old friends back into the fold. And we need this sort of feeling during lockdown at the moment. I could do with Clarence, actually. I mean, look at this weave. Arsenio, what was it like teaming up with this one again? I know you boys go way back. You got quite the shared history.
Yes, it was fun. I never expected there to be a Coming to America 2. And Eddie had an idea. And from that moment to the completion of the script was 4 years of development and honing it. And he called me one day and said, it's 80% there. You got to read it. And I was very excited because he was right. But we had a lot of pitches that people brought to Eddie over the years that didn't work out.
Yeah, right before Ryan Coogler did Black Panther, he came and pitched a Coming to America sequel. And it didn't work out, but yeah, people for years have been trying to get something going. They tried to get plays. They tried to do a Broadway play, Coming to America play, and Coming to America TV shows, Zamunda Flake cereal, all kinds of shit.
Yeah. Well, that's what we call snap, crackle, and pop over here, Eddie. I'm sure you're familiar with the expression.
Hey, Richard, I'm coming over there in a month because we're starting Coming to America on Ice.
Brilliant. Well, unfortunately, my head is too big for my body, mate. My center of gravity is too high, so I would not be able to cope with being on ice. You boys, I would pay to see.
Coming to America wouldn't work good on ice. You know who would have been good on ice? Prince. Prince on ice. Imagine them skating around and Prince on ice, but not Coming to America.
Boys, there's a new Prince in town. I've got to bring this up because obviously you've got our Prince Harry now. I mean, we're looking at Akeem, we're looking at Semi is setting examples. What advice would you give to Prince Harry for surviving as long as you guys have in Tinseltown?
I could not give any advice. You know, he was staying at Tyler Perry's house here, and that's literally right across the canyon. We could see, we were like, hey, Prince Harry's right in that house. I have no advice for the royals. He's like really royal. So, you know.
I was going to say he is really royal, but you're telling me you had your binoculars on there? You
don't need binoculars. It's a canyon, and on the other side of the canyon is Tyler Perry's house, and you could see when you could see the house. I mean, if I got binoculars, you could see better, but you don't need binoculars to see it.
Hey, Richard, there was one day when Eddie went to his kitchen. And I got some binoculars out of my car because I'm a big fan of the Duchess, and I watched. Very cool.
Brilliant, boys. Fantastic. As I said, the chemistry was absolutely brilliant in it. What I also loved about it was you make that sly point in the movie. Well, it's actually quite an overt reference where you go, you know, sequels, why would you bother if it's not going to be as good as the original, which is a great way of embracing the fact that you're taking on this huge challenge. Eddie, let me ask you, did you have any reservations? You said it's been a long time coming, every pun intended.
No, I produced this film, and that line is indicative of how confident I was about this the script, that you would even have that line. You would take something that's, in the back of people's heads and actually say it on screen. I was like, look, we know that we nailed this. We worked on the script for 4 years before we got it right. And I knew that it was going to work.
Boys, it did work. From one Englishman in his castle, thank you for giving me 5 minutes of your time. Arsenio, look forward to welcoming you to our shores when we can fly again and our wings are unclipped. Congratulations to you both and everyone involved. It was mint. I loved it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Richard.
God bless you.
All right now.